Hi everyone, we are in week 7 of student development in higher education, so we're getting near the end of the class, and we just finished up a great week talking about faith development. I was really encouraged to hear your curiosity about each other's stories and to want to know more and to affirm each other. Maybe you shared similar experiences, and I think it was good to know that other people kind of come from the same experience and you're able to relate in that way. So I also appreciated your willingness to challenge some of the theories and say, I'm not sure about this stage of the theory, and to really think critically about it. Not in a negative way, but just in a way that you compare what you know of the way students progress, the way they develop in your own experience, and then you really test that and try that. And so that's good. I appreciate that within the discussions when you guys are willing to sort of step out in that way. So as we head into week 7, you'll notice that the reading is very light. I think there's some parts of the reading from our textbook, and then also one article that I want you to take a look at. And we'll be talking about theory to practice. So it's a very light week, and that's in part because we will have Zoom sessions this week where we'll meet online and talk with each other in those sessions, but also because you're working on your presentations and papers. And I know this is kind of like that critical time of pulling so much together here in these last 2 weeks. So I wanted to make some space for that. So that's why we're a little bit lighter on the readings and assignments for this week in terms of what you have to do beyond these two, project and presentation. And so when we have our Zoom sessions, if you have questions, you're welcome to ask at that time. I've actually talked to several of you through email or talked on the phone, and if you have questions, I encourage that all the time, and I really do want you to reach out. But if you have something that's come up that will come up in the next day, a great time to ask those questions will be in our Zoom session. Now, you'll see from the announcement I sent this past week, I want you to come to our session with one theory that you resonate with that you can share with our group. And the reason for that is because so much, and we'll be talking about this when we talk about applying theory to practice, but is to be able to say, yes, this one I can get my hands around it, I understand it, this is going to be helpful for my work. And so it could be one that you're using in your papers, your presentations, or it might just be something that we read in the text or one of the supplemental resources that you just really appreciate, you understand, it makes sense to you. But so just that's what you need to prepare for those sessions is one theory to talk about with the rest of us to share that. So again, if you have questions, feel free to reach out to me. And I'm excited. I'm really looking forward to hearing what you found out from your interviews and then continued research that you have done on these topics. So it's been neat to get little snippets when I talk to you individually and when I've connected through email or on the phone, but also even in the discussions, a couple of you have incorporated those topics in as well. So that's been really good. And I'm just excited about this week ahead, and then we'll go into that last week, and you'll actually get to see the work that you've done as you present to others. So more information will be coming on that, but if you have any questions, feel free to let me know, and I look forward to talking with you this week. All right, thanks everyone.